guys. Remember, honor, reflect, never forget 9/11. I worked at the memorial for a long time, like 2 years. That's not really a long time, but it seems like it. In the most critical 2 years, the 2 years that it was opened. And I even have this signed autographed picture of the plaza. See the frame's out there from Michael Bloomberg. So I'm a real New Yorker, guys. Hey, listen, what a summer. It's been crazy, right? Like, I haven't been here to talk to you guys in a while because the summer has been a little bit wild for me. Like, I've been trying to grow as a real estate agent, and I'm also working on trying to maybe go back to corporate. Like, I would like to do a couple things at once, but really I'm trying to find a husband and I'm trying to have a family. And what I've realized is like, it's very hard to do it in New York City. I mean, we just got the go ahead for, what do they call that? Indoor dining for September 30th. I mean, how are you supposed to meet a husband and a man? Like, I'm actually one of the ones that actually has a real chance of going out and meeting someone who could have a good family with me. And it's almost impossible because the only place to convene is in a park. It's like, I've met plenty of guys on this quarantine, guys. Like, I won't say plenty. But when I say I've met a lot of guys, but when I say I've met a few that are interested in me, there's about 6 or 7 of them on my phone texting me and stuff. But I've met them in the park, I've met them at the coffee shop, and then when we start talking, they have no job. They have no steady income. And if they do have steady income, they're on furlough. And it's like, I'm not judging anybody. We're all in a bad predicament. I won't say bad. That's a negative word to use. I'll say we're all in a circumstance here in New York. And I think that that's holding a lot of us back from reaching our full potential at this point. I mean, there are some... I see it when I'm walking outside. There's like a few baddies outside. It's not like it used to be. And it's not because everyone's dressing down. I mean, we could see a baddie in her gym clothes, but we don't see that. What we see is a lot of overweight Beckys, or in my neighborhood, Bed-Stuy, a lot of overweight Beckys who are just kind of like here to stay. I think Houston's supposed to be the sexy city now, so they say. I know my face looks so oily. Listen, guys, I wanted to talk about my summer and how it's been. So very first things first, my summer has been absolutely wild in that for a COVID summer, I did a lot. And I feel like it's all in preparation of something else. Like, I'm building several things at once for myself. Now, they say don't be Barb the builder. I understand that, but I'm not building for no man, so I'm just doing what I'm supposed to. I'm building something for myself because it's just what I am and who I am. And then also just building my reputation as a real estate agent so I can just make a couple deals with some money, which is really hard right now because the market in where I live, the market it's very interesting. People have a lot of money to play, but they are scared to spend it. Interest rates are low, but at the same time, that doesn't force anyone to spend $2-3 million on a property if they don't love it. So it's a lot of houses available because everyone's trying to list and move out of here. I mean, New York is not what it used to be. So, but I guess I'm gonna get into. I don't really organize these things because I just come in here to bless y'all lives and just to have a quick convo with people. But like, for real, I don't want to have a conversation about high value and shit because I'm not trying to be one of those YouTubers. I just come in and check in and talk to y'all. But I wish that these conversations about high value would fucking stop because I've seen high value men and none of them are on YouTube, including the ones that are doing the videos. And I'm not tearing anybody down or seeking to tear anybody down. But what I will say is that, I mean, the guys on YouTube are high value because we as women keep putting value in their pocket. Like, if you weren't over here doing YouTube, would you be high value? And YouTube doesn't even pay that much, even when you're doing well. So I think that like some people are just, I mean, I understand some people are just from small cities, and so they think that their small little accomplishments are so grandiose. I mean, wow, you did so much in Houston. Who cares? You did so much, and Atlanta's a big city now. But at the time that the man did it, Atlanta was a small place. So if you're 50 something years old and you did everything in Atlanta at 20, no one cares. Those days are. That's when Atlanta didn't have shit. Those pre Tyler Perry studio days. That was pre Freaknik. Like no one gives a damn. Your old accomplishments don't say shit. What are you doing today? So it's like I laugh at everyone. Like I watch these shows too. You know what I really enjoy, guys? I really enjoy Roommates with Hafiz and Chris because those guys, even though people may say they're not high value, they remind me of my good guy friends, like the ones that are actually married and in real relationships and living in like black suburbs. Like, yo, there are plenty of good men out here. And I just wish that women knew it. Like, yo, there's so many good men out here if you just adjust your thinking a little bit. And not everyone's gonna have everything. Um, and I think how a person makes you feel is more important than just how much money they have. So I'm not saying date a brokey. I'm saying you date somebody who has enough to take care of themselves and you. It doesn't have to be an exorbitant amount, but you date someone who has enough to take care of themselves and you. And then you know what you do after that? You continue to take care of yourself while he takes care of you and him. Then you have that baby and you have a nice nest egg of money that you save. And I think that women are just, there's a lot of women out here scheming, and I support it. I support y'all bitches scheming. I support y'all niggas scheming. I support it if you work hard, honest way. I support it if you like to hustle my way. Like, I'm not a hard working type of bitch. You're not going to find me 12 hours a day working. But whatever I do work at has the potential of giving me real money. So I think that that's another way to approach life. And I really feel like we need to just be more. I think the problem that I've always had with society, and not just today in 2020, I've had this problem since I was in high school. I've had it since I was in middle school. And maybe because I'm an advanced thinker, all I'll say is this. I just wish we could get to the day where other people would stop telling other people how the fuck to live. That's why I feel like YouTube is very hard for a person like me because I'm chill. I'm mad. That's not true. I have a lot of energy. So when I say I'm chill, I don't mean I don't have energy. I have mad energy. I'm A-type. But one thing's for certain. Because I come from the gutter, I don't ever, ever judge anybody. People think I'm judgmental sometimes because of maybe I might go, like old black lady way. Or maybe I might go like, or I might crack a little joke and people might think that I'm judging them. But really, if you've ever felt that I've judged you, I just want you to know, I don't give a fuck about you enough to judge you. So what I'm saying is that judgmental is a fucked up situation, and a lot of these YouTube gurus are judgmental. And so me, I'm not judgmental. All I say is this is what I'm gonna do, and this is what it's given me. So far, I didn't really date for coronavirus because there were no dates to be had. I'm living in one of the worst cities. Mosquito. I'm living in one of the worst cities, and quite frankly, this is one of the best cities at one point. With coronavirus and COVID, this has become one of the worst cities because we are in a place where we're kind of stuck here. Yo, my forehead is so shiny that you could see the two windows. I got powder, but I don't give a fuck. I think oily, shiny faces look younger. Anyway, guys, another thing is, I don't really say many things about these celebrity things, and I haven't had a chance to really say much about Meg the Stallion, but I will say this. She's a fool. And so is Tori. And what I will say is that them two really have no business even hanging out with each other. She is out of his league. Musically, he's way upper than her in terms of like, he has way more music available for us to listen to and way more creativity coursing through his veins than her. So on a musical level, he should kind of look at her like, fuck you. And on a body and physical level, she should look at him like, fuck you. But what I do understand is that these two like to party hard. And so as a result of loving to party, that's what brings them together. And this is one of the reasons why I don't party as hard as I used to. Like I'll go out to an event. I'm getting older. I'm 33. I'll go out to an event, but really I don't party like I used to because one of the things about partying is that I found that like all the years that I was partying, there was only but a couple girlfriends who truly loved me, and that's okay because there's only but a couple that I truly loved. So as long as you are an ice queen like me and you can be okay with the fact that bitches will come in and out of your life, party scene and all that shit, anybody you meet through that party scene and shit, don't expect that in your 30s they'll be there because they won't. They're busy, they're building their families, and you weren't a priority. You were the Saturday night friend, and I have a lot of Saturday night friends. I have a few real friends, but I have a lot of Saturday night friends, and as a result, in my 30s, I find that my only objective is to continue to work and put myself in the right environment to be chosen because I cannot hang on to the coattails of women who are already living their lives. And then the youngins, they're kind of silly, some of them. It's the old ass shirt, so don't even mind the armpit, and I don't give a fuck. Sorry. Sorry. I was just trying to do some real estate thing. I'm really trying to go out west. Apartments are kind of expensive, girl. It's hard. This is me leaving a message for the girlfriend. It just while I was doing that with you, while I was having this video with y'all, it just made me realize like my girlfriend hit me up this morning, and I'm so shitty because we haven't talked in so long. There's been things between us, but this is really one of my best friends, and we haven't talked. And this is the person I want to continue to build with and be with. Like I love this girl, but let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. She hit me up this morning and I didn't hit back. And I know she's probably like, fuck that bitch. No, sweetheart. It was just that I was super busy, but I love you. So I had to leave her a voice message just now. I got distracted. But this is a whole, like, let me take this shit off. As a matter of fact, take all this shit off. Because that shirt. All right, look, guys. Look. Let me tell you guys something. I've been watching these videos about this fucking school workout clothes. I'm watching these videos about this fucking high value shit. Um, the people that are giving us this information, the best they could do is just make suggestions based off of what they've seen in their life. No one has the answers, is what I've learned about life. If I had the answers, I'd be up. If you had the answers, you'd be up. The people with the answers don't talk to anyone. You know who I really want to talk to? Like, who could really sit down and tell me the game? Like, for real. Like, really, really. A woman like Sierra, who has what I consider the number one relationship in Hollywood. She has a man who is famous and rich, but he's not a rapper. He is an athlete, and he's black, and he's just mixed enough to give that beautiful baby some curly, and she's beautiful, and they're brown, and the baby's is black, and they live in mansions. And it's like, I just love the way everything is set up. He looks like he will die for her, and his kids. So that's the kind of relationship. When people talk about relationship goals, that's the goal. The goal is to be with a man who wants the kids even more than you. That way, he loves them kids more than you even. I need a little powder. So YouTube has become a very funny place because it's very hard to keep your video monetized. So I have to be very careful about the way I talk and the things that I say. So that's one of the reasons why I haven't been doing videos. Also, I've just been trying to close on this house, and I feel like, guys, I use Mon powder, and this color is Earth Medium, which is like the first of the dark tones. I use that because right now when I'm a little bit darker, but I usually use Clay Medium Earth 2 on a normal basis, which is just one shade lighter during the winter. But I do love this powder because it's perfect. You know, it's perfect. And in the winter, this would be too dark. I would put on the one that's a little bit lighter. I actually have it in my bathroom because I really, in the summer, guys, I really sit in the sun. I really sit in this shit. I sit in it for hours because there's some people out here who can't even be in the sun for 10 minutes, and I feel bad for them. Melanin challenge. But really, guys, I just wanted you to know, like, everything on YouTube is for the fun. I mean, some things, like, make me sad as well. Like, yo, I know I'm older, and oh my God, danger zone, and I hit the wall, and all this bullshit that these men want to say, but I'm not checking for them either. I don't know, but YouTuber is not on the list of accomplishment for me. I mean, I'm a finance girl. I'm a, you know, and what I'm looking for. And yo, yesterday was so crazy when they were all on Kevin Samuel's video. Literally, one of the things that was said was like, "But I'm dating a Persian," and then he tried to play that. And then I looked at Kevin Samuel like, "Don't you dare play a Persian. Every Persian I know is 10 times more rich than you and more sexy than you." As a matter of fact, there are Persian men out here that will put black men to bed in terms of how they look, the way they dress, the way they communicate. I'm not even talking about anybody I know because literally the ones at my brokerages are young. They're kids. They haven't gotten their swag yet. But I'm talking about, like, when you get out west and you see a fucking Persian, 35 years old, and he's got his whole, like, everything is set up, and he just worldly, he's not too religious, and my God, you say, well, what's that? You say, what's that? You know what I'm saying? Like, and so I feel like, to me, for a man who's supposed to be telling us about high value to get jealous when we suggest that we don't necessarily need a black man, but we could go and get another high value man, it just shows you that black men, what they want is they want us to feel bad about ourselves. They want us to feel downtrodden. They want us to feel like we don't have a chance. And the real reality is we do have a chance. We do have a chance. We actually have a really good chance. Black women actually have a good chance. You know when we have the best chance? When we're not wasting our time in an office. So, like, one of the challenges I've been having over this last month is, like, this Persian broker or whatever that was supposed to be helping me grow and all that stuff. You know, he was cute and stuff like that. He was tolerable. He didn't have any abs. He's all right. This Persian broker, who, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, this man is a hard 6. Actually, he's a 7. He's a 7, and he can be an 8 when he puts a suit on. I really think that the thing with me and him is that I'm looking to be elevated on a certain kind of level, and he's not really in a position to do so right now. So I understand that, and he's actually really handsome, and he would be great for a young Jewish girl. But for a black woman like me, I'm unwilling, and I know this is gonna sound fucked up, but I'm unwilling to give him so much joy. Like I'm unwilling to give him the joy that he wants because I feel like he needs to be giving me joy, you know? And I don't know how to explain that. Like those are the words that come out because they're the first things that I think. But it's not that I don't want to build with him. It's not that I'm unwilling to do things with him because I am. I'm unwilling to give attention to someone who is so um, controlling of a circumstance. Like things should be organic. You trying to force me to do something and then being upset that I don't like the way that you forced me to do something and then flipping that and trying to make me feel bad. You could never make me feel bad because me next to you, I make you look better. So at the end of the day, you don't really, I mean, you don't really add value to me. You know, a man can't add value to a woman. A woman can add value to a man. It doesn't work the other way. What you should be doing, what this man should be doing is he should be paying more attention to women that are more like him. Because trust me, when I first got to this brokerage, my first thought was like, I don't even like this guy. Why is he all on me like this? Like, can he calm down? And then I felt like, okay, well, let the young sucker, he says he likes me, let him, since he likes me, let him hope. So I let him hope, and now he's upset. And my thing is like, y'all, I sent not to him, but to several people on WhatsApp a video, not a video, a picture that was really cute. Like I was feeling myself. WhatsApp has a bunch of men on it that I like, and I literally sent this picture. Let me show you guys. I have to show you guys this picture that I sent, so you can just understand just how lame this man is. Watch this picture I sent, guys. Now he says that was a bra pic that he was sent. A bra pic? I brought him with my boss downstairs, showed my boss the picture, and my boss started laughing. And then I said to him, that's a bra pic to you? You can barely see anything, and I'm fully covered. And to be honest with you, I was a stripper. So if this is what you consider risque, Jewish boy, if this is what you consider risque, you'll never have a bad bitch. Because bad bitches, let me show you what bad bitches look like. Let me show you what they look like on a daily basis when they're in their element and when they're feeling most confident and most comfortable, right? That's what they look like when they're feeling most comfortable. Right? What else? Oh, they look like that when they're feeling most comfortable. Now you see, if I had sent him that, he could have said I was trying to entice him, right? I sent not even to just him, like 20 guys on my WhatsApp. I sent that, and he just happened to be on WhatsApp because my company uses WhatsApp for the group. And I sent literally the most. It was because I remember thinking that night, like, yo, I want to send out a sweet photo to these guys. Nothing too sexy, just something that says I can be sexy, but just not too sexy. So I sent that. It was like a little bit of a playful, play coy kind of picture. And so the fact that he really thought that like he got this message directly for him, for his eyes. And then another thing that I thought was really funny about it is like, yo, you talk about being observant for your Judaism and shit like that. Today is Friday night. When I sent this was a Friday night. Shabbat starts at around, I don't know. And you know what? I'm going to stop calling it Shabbat because I don't give a fuck how you pronounce anything in your religion. Sabbath. The fucking Sabbath, bloody Sabbath. Starts at 6:30 or 4:30 or 5:30 in the evening. I sent this in the middle of the night to a group of horny men on WhatsApp. How did you even see it? You don't use your phone during Sabbath. So how did you even see it? You saw it because you was thirsty, watching to see what you would find, and you found something, and then you thought that you could, and oh, you brought it up to the boss a month later when I told you I wasn't interested in you. When I tried to tell you to just close my deals. look like you're just another one of those lames. Like, what a lame. Like this man literally, he literally sent a non-risque picture, and then my boss didn't give a fuck about it because he never mentioned it, because it's not like I'm naked in the picture. Oh my god, this picture's sitting on my Instagram. I went and pulled the picture up on my Instagram when I showed it to them both, because I want them to know, like, wow, you should have brought this up in May. May 20th is when I posted this photo. And in May 20th, hold on, May. Oh yeah. Or maybe May 23rd. Let me see. What does it say on my Instagram? On my Instagram, it says that I posted this photo. Look, let me show you when I sent this motherfucking picture to this nigga. I sent this picture to him and all of the other men on May 20th. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Maybe I'm wrong then. Hold on, wait a second. Oh, maybe I'm wrong then. Oh, shit, maybe I'm wrong. It wasn't Shabbat night. But I told him it was Sabbath night. But anyway, I sent the picture out. No, because I posted it on Instagram and then I sent it out a couple days later on Sabbath night. So it was posted on Instagram on the 20th and I sent it out on the 22nd of May. In the middle of the night on Friday to the dudes on WhatsApp to see if I can get some money in my Cash App. This man, I unsent the picture to him. Then I say, like, yo, disregard that. He's cool with everything until I decide that, you know what, you can't fuck because your leg is broken. Because he wears a knee brace and had knee surgery. And it's like, yo, you are not, I'm not here to trash you or put you down, but like, you weren't on my radar and I wish you would get out of my fucking face. If you're not about me, if you're not about what I'm about, if you don't like me and want to empower me as a woman, I wish you would just get the fuck out of my face and stop trying to make me give a fuck about anything you're talking about. Because if you look at me like some kind of workhorse, sorry, you could go get a workhorse. You know what happens when you get a workhorse? They break their back pulling a fucking carriage for the rest of their lives, literally. And then you get mad because you gotta see your broken down wife walking up the block with a stroller after she had to work 50 hours for the week. I mean, some of these, it's like, I wasn't dying to become Jewish, honey. I liked you because you were Persian, and you throw that Jewish shit at me all the time. And at the end of the day, your real lineage is what I like. And it's like, okay, I understand. But my children won't be raised in confinement because I'm a black woman and we came first. So it's what I say. It's what I say. But yeah, like, the brokerage overall is cool. Like, the guy who owns the brokerage, he's official. What I need to do, and I keep saying I'm going to do, is I really need to disappear. Now, I don't want to disappear forever. I just want to disappear long enough to keep a man on his toes, because you really, really, really believe that you're going to be... I don't chase. I just love it. Like, I look better than even I did a couple months ago when all that shit was going down, when you were really on my body. I look even better than that. So it's like, why do I need to... What I did during COVID was I worked out and took good care of myself. Doesn't it look like it? Like, I took good care of myself during COVID, and your responsibility was to try to help me grow as a real estate agent, because that's what you offered. And so as a result, you don't get any respect from me because you couldn't even deliver in the things you offered. And I didn't even want to be around you every day. I literally wanted to be in my house, and you were like, no, well, come into the office every day. No, because you want to see my ass jiggle every day when I walk around. And I came and gave you an ass jiggle, and where's my listing? Where's my money? So I just, what I'm saying is that he got the listing, but now the same thing that was happening with the listing when I had it before, this person is giving him more pushback because he's even more sweet and nice, and so this person is really giving him a runaround. And the same things that were happening before when I had the listing are happening with him. So I know he thinks he's gonna save the day and make me proud, but guess what? I'm not your mother. I don't care about you making me proud. I care about the money you're going to put in my pocket. Money talks, and that's what a man's supposed to do for a woman. Empower her and uplift her. I did the work, and now I wanted you to save the day. It's not like I didn't do the work. It's not like you're giving me something. You're helping move something along that I've already initiated. And if you care about me, you'll actually get it done, as opposed to just talking about getting it done. So that's really the kind of woman I am. I'm hardcore in terms of like I have a lot of expectations from men, and it's not even a specific thing. It's like whatever you offer to do, you better stick to your fucking word. That's my biggest expectation. My Uncle Warren taught me when I was growing up that like your word is your bond, and that's all you have. Because at the end of the day, no one can say shit. If you told me you were going to do something and then you don't do it, I have every right to cut you off, or to not deal with you, or to not respect you. Because I'm the person that says I'm going to do something every time. And even if I can't make it, I come before the day. Like, let's say I have to go somewhere with you on Saturday and I can't make it. I'll hit you up on Friday night and tell you I can't make it, so you could call someone else and make plans and actually move forward your life. I won't leave you hanging. I'm not like that. So I feel like people, it's different. It really is. It's different. What else? Guys, this year was really rough. Like, the year's not over. We still have a lot of time. People want to say the year is over, but it's not. We're in September, October, November, December. A lot can happen in 4 months. So what I want to do over the next 4 months is continue to focus. Y'all probably saying what happened to my edges. When I took my weave, my 2 weeks ago, I took it out. I cut these two braids. One braid here, one braid here, by accident. But they've grown back already, so I clean cut them shits off. They were so skinny. They were on the track. Like, what the fuck? That's why, like, my old hairstylist, Clark, I love him, but his methods will have you bald. Around the edges, at least. I mean, it's always been that way, too. I always had to grow my edges with him. Like, I understand you lay that shit down flat, but you could lay it a little less flat so I don't ruin my actual hair, because I actually have nice real hair. So I had to get rid of him, and now I let my girl Star does it. She does a great job. And this right here is a quick ponytail that I did myself. Real cute little ponytail I got for a couple dollars and threw it on my head. But men will sit around on this YouTube and talk about the type of women they like and don't like, but the real reality is men pretty much like every woman. They pretty much will fuck anything. They'll put their dick in anything, as long as you make it easy for them. What men don't like is the challenge. Men say they like the challenge, but once you challenge them, you'll see how much they don't like it. You know when they like the challenge, and this is the one thing that these guys online that say are this is 100% what they say is true. The only part of the challenge that they like is when you are exactly what they've been looking for. It doesn't mean drop dead gorgeous. You don't have to be drop dead gorgeous. But if you were the image that he had in his mind when he pictured his perfect woman, and you walk in the door, he'll let you get away with murder. And that's how I know that I'm going to get away with murder with this young broker. Because at the end of the day, he's going to do whatever I say. Because he loves me. And at the end of the day, he wants something that only I can give him. Like, for example, his little girlfriend that he may be dating, when he was asked about it, he didn't want to say anything in front of me because he probably just didn't want me to know for fear of losing his options. But at the end of the day, I brought somebody into the office already. I brought a whole other dude in the office, and he was jealous, talking about anything for you, baby, and saying stupid things to this sexy Nigerian engineer that I had come and build me a website. You literally were saying all of these, like, stupid things, and it's because you were nervous, because you knew that was your competition right in front of you, and he was talking directly to you, and it made you uncomfortable. So, hey, he's a You know how I would describe this broker? He's a Henry. I earn not yet. And that's cool. They're both Henrys. The Nigerian and the Persian. One of them is more interested than the other, and one of them is doing 1 year. So that one's more interested, but this one's working hard. I need someone in the middle who's going to work hard. There is a young man that I've been seeing, like he's been personal training me during this COVID, like in the park. And when I say he's been personal training me, he did it about 3 times. But you know, he's sexy. His name is Larry. The one thing about Larry is that he's already has kids and he's from around the way, and he's a very sweet, nice guy. But the way his life is set up, he'll never be able to take care of me. Like, this is a man that doesn't have a bank account and then won't get one. All right, well, I guess you'll never get any pussy. You can tell me I'm sexy all you want, and you are very sexy. He's very sexy. 6'3", ripped up, nice. But guess what? You don't think it's important to be under the radar, which says to me that we'll never have a house, we'll never own anything, we'll never build anything, we'll never have a family that can live in a house. We'll be living on Gates Avenue in the projects. Are you crazy? Well, he doesn't live in the projects. He lives in a nice building. Let me take that back. He doesn't live in the projects. He actually just lives in a nice building. But I grew up in a building, and I want my kids to grow up in a house. I grew up in a building on the Grand Concourse. I want my kids to grow up in a house, and they can't do it without somebody being on the books. And since you're not going to be on the books because you don't want to be on the books because that's how you live your life, and you're 43 years old, and you dress like you're 23 years old. Like, he surprised me when he told me he was 43. I said, really? Then he looked at me and he was like, yeah. I was like, well, you dress young. And he's like, well, everyone dresses young. I was like, oh, okay. And then I was like, damn, I almost offended him. I didn't mean to tell him he dressed young like it was a problem. We do all dress young, but you carry yourself young. You dress and carry yourself young. It is common for people in the Black community to dress much younger. It's not that we dress younger, we just don't dress old, because some of these white people will have us dressed like we are living in the antebellum South, really. Like we're living on the French Riviera or something in a Monet Manet painting. Like, yo. That's not us. We're Black people. We're colorful and we're loud. We like loud, colorful clothing. Even when it's professional, we like loud colors. Even if it's a professional dress with no prints on it, it is a bright and bold orange. It is a bright and bold yellow, but it's stark professional cut and everything like that. I've seen it. I've worked in corporate firms for years, and I see the difference between the white girl who wears gray every day and the Black executive who has a lime green tailored dress with a gray blazer and a pair of red bottoms. It is a whole different response. So I'm sorry that, like, the things that I do are too loud for this man. But at the end of the day, it's like, yo, your clothes are too loud. Your clothes look like you're a child. That's another thing. Like, while I was in Home Depot, I met a really nice guy in Home Depot. See, I meet nice guys all the time. I meet good guys all the time, but they don't have a lot. And I'm not looking for a high earning man. I'm just looking for a man who can earn what I earn. I'm actually, you know, so crazy. They say that a lot of Black women are looking for men who can earn double them. That would be nice. But for me, I'm looking for someone who could just match my income, because my income is already at a pretty high level for my job. Like, I'm not making $200,000, but I'm pretty much close to that. And now that I'm doing real estate on top of the other work, I'm going to hit 200,000. So what I'm saying is that you don't have to outmake me, but if you don't make close to what I make, then I'll have to carry you. And I don't want to carry a man because I'm just simply not strong enough. I simply don't have the upper body strength to carry you. I simply don't. So I think that that's really what's going on this summer. And yo, these videos, I want to make them. The reason why I haven't been around is because I want to make these videos so professional, and I need another camera, and I need a setup, and I need some spotlights. I have spotlights that I just bought, but the thing is, they have to go through the electrical, and I don't want that. I want something that I could just plug into and then just do. And I also just want to set up a little corner where I can get. This is the best light because the sunlight. But a lot of times I'm busy, I'm at the office, I can't do in the middle of the day. And then something about YouTube, they don't allow me to go live off of my phone because I don't have enough subscribers, I guess. So my thing is like, look, I have to go live in this studio. I would do it every day, even in the evenings, if I had a spotlight to just shine on me. And another thing I need to do is just take advantage of the last bit of sunlight and really commit to doing these videos with you guys on a daily. Like, I've been in the real estate office too much, and so now I'm going to get the lame a break and commit to you guys and give you guys actual shows and stuff like that. I'm going to do some cool stuff this week. I'm going to set up a background. I'm going to set up everything I can. I actually do have a microphone that could probably get us to a better tone. And I'm going to just do what I have to do to make this more of an experience so I can actually have fun when I'm doing this. Because right now I kind of just sit in my studio and stuff like that. It's cool. But like, if I don't get this beautiful sunlight, like when it's raining, I need the spotlights. And I need to be able to just go live whenever I want. And I need to do videos every day, which was my intention. But a lot of things have gone up in the air since COVID. Plus, I've really been out trying to sell these houses and do everything I can do. But I really love you guys. I don't want to keep going on and on because there's really not much to talk about. But what I will say is like, comment, and subscribe. I am a Black beauty, clearly. Like, comment, and subscribe. And we will get into some conversations over the next week. Like, yo, I promise you guys next week. How about this? I promise you guys starting next week, I will have a video for you every single day. I actually haven't been able to do videos every day because I'm in the office. But this week, I'm going to commit to getting home at a certain time and doing a video for you guys every single day. I love the way this ponytail looks. It's so simple, but it looks great. It's like a great match to my hair here. It really is. And I think I might just keep it like this for a while because it's super easy and let my hair grow without. The thing, sometimes when you have natural hair, another thing is you can't have them braiding all the time because every time you undo the braids, you have to detangle. Like I have what would be considered 3C, 4A hair. 3C, 4A, and 4B, depending. I have like 4B in the middle. But like 3C and 3C back here. It's very light back here. 3C back up here. 4A, and then in the middle it's like 4B. That's like Africa, the crown of the head. But what I will say is like, yo, with the hair being the way it is, this texture is perfect. And for it to grow, I can't be manipulating it so much. So one of the best things to do is just pull it back as a ponytail and detangle it and keep doing it for months and months and months and months and months. So I think I'm just going to be on my Ariana Grande and just focus with this ponytail for a little while. And then just keep my wigs for when I go out. But like, let me just fuck with this ponytail. Like, let the ponytail be my normal look. So I can just come and go without having to do too many weaves. And then I'll just make a couple wigs. And I'm also going to have my girl make a wig for me because she's really official at them. But like, I'm done with sticking shit onto my head and shit. Like, we're not doing all that shit. And not right now. It's 2020. And Black is beautiful. I love y'all. A Black beauty is out. Bye.